All right, back with you on the Bronx Buzz. Thanks to Rebecca Lewis from City and State New York. We're going to switch gears and do something that, if you know me, I am totally passionate about, and that is our great friends at the Renaissance Youth Center. So let us say a good evening to President, CEO, co-founder of the RYC, Bervin Harris. Nice to see you again, Bervin.
Good to see you, Gary.
And you brought with you one of my favorite people, and that is Jessica Cardona, who's they call her a lifetime member of Music with a Message. I don't really know how lifetime that is. She's 20 years old. She's got some past, but the whole future ahead of her. And we're thrilled to have you too, Jessica. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Gary. It's great to be here.
Bervin, let's get right to the message, no pun intended. The message is this is an excellent opportunity and auditions are happening. Tell me what's going on.
Absolutely. We do this annually, auditions throughout the city, all 5 boroughs. We've had kids as far as Connecticut, even Boston join the band. And this band experience is none like any other. So pre-COVID, we're doing 60 shows in the summertime alone, 100 shows for the year. Everywhere from Carnegie Hall, Lincoln Center, Madison Square Garden, Yankee Stadium. And we'll be doing a lot of those venues this summer. So we have auditions, ages 6 to 21. If you play guitar, keyboards, drums, you sing, you're a DJ, you're a rapper, you do poetry, any form of entertainment, come on down to audition.
And the beauty of it, now let's bring Jessica right into the conversation. We're going to show a short clip of a video that's going to give people an idea. But for you, talk to me a little bit about what or who you were beforehand and what the Renaissance Youth Center and MWAM, Music with a Message, has meant for you and has changed you and helped you grow and develop to where you are right now.
Yeah, so definitely the Renaissance, it's changed my life because one, I was, a foster kid. So growing up, I really, on top of living in the Bronx, dealing with everything, I didn't really have a home, you know what I mean, that I felt connected to. So when I came here to Renaissance, I felt like I met Mr. Harris and I met people my age that were into music and into love and into caring about one another. And that was new and that was something that was inviting and I never wanted to leave. Like I just love that energy and that spirit. And it's been something that's been going on and I'd love to pass on to other youth. It's just amazing.
And you say you never wanted to leave, so you didn't.
Yeah.
The other thing, Bervin, I wanted to talk about before we throw to that short video, it's partially about music, but you have, and Renaissance has a larger vision for these young people of not only what music can do, but all the other resources that you provide. Let's talk about the larger vision of,
Sure.
What you're taking young people from the Bronx as they are and turning them into.
Right. So Renaissance Youth Center, also passionately known as RYC. You can check out the website. We do after school programming. We're in 27 different schools for music programming alone. So if your school does not have any music in it, call us. We'll work on getting a band experience or dance. He's now even one of my instructors at one of the after programs on a Saturday. We have that as well. We got this other thing, man. I'm going to call you up, man. We're trying to be the leaders of STEM in our community.
Oh.
So we're doing things called the Battle Bats of the Bronx.
Wait. The
kids are coming with Battle Bots of the Bronx.
Battle Bots, okay.
Right. So these young people will build their own robots and they will battle. Yes, man. You got to imagine like it's a Tyson Holyfield fight. So we're gonna have the national anthem. The bots come out, halftime show, the whole 9. And we started on Saturday, and I got about 20 some odd young people here building bots. It's amazing.
Of course, I think about Ali Frazier, but that just shows my age.
Hey, Ali, listen, Ali. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What I just love here, but what a lot of people do, I mean, the answers to so many of our problems are so obvious that there's a connection between the commitment you make when you're a musician to learning STEM and doing all that. And so maybe you're not a musician, but you still have qualities, or maybe you're not a scientist and don't want to build robots, but you can play music. And that's how we build a beautiful Bronx culture and get kids off the streets. and
Right.
all that kind of stuff, right? I
Right,
mean,
absolutely. Any young person that's listening or older person that's listening, it's not about being a musician. It's not about being a scientist. It's about just learning more. And what we try to do as an organization is that we meet you where you are. So you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be doing a whole bunch of coding right away with you. So you know what? Let's build some bots in battle. You know, with our music program, we start kids right away playing a song. So if you're here by the second day, you're leaving playing a song. And that's what it's all about. And then you want to go to the next level. We do everything in our power to take you there.
I want to show that I'm excited. Listen, this is like a 7-minute video. We're going to show 1 minute of it. The first minute of it, it tells people about what the Renaissance Youth Center is about, what Music with a Message is about, and then we're going to follow up with some tough questions for Jessica. So let's take a look. Music with a Message at the Renaissance Youth Center. Let's take a look.
The Renaissance Youth Center has made me see my future more clearly.
Renaissance taught me I could dream big and be bigger.
We're all one big family.
Let me help this dude out because I see where he's going and I see where he can be. You're going to find your way onto a better path.
There was a sign when I first came here that says the street ends here.
It took me a while to come through the Renaissance, and I haven't left.
I can mess up and cry and break down and not be okay, and it's okay. It's okay.
The youth council really brought to light that teens really can have a voice in this community.
But Mr. Harris really wants nothing but the best for you.
They don't accept nothing less than your best.
Being a student of Renaissance means growing into the amazing person that they saw in you first.
And they really taught me how to lead and not follow behind other people.
This is a place that really has changed my life.
Everyone deserves an opportunity to experience what we experience at Renaissance.
I never been to a program like this before.
All right, there we go.
That's memories there, man.
I guess memories for you, but for maybe some people who don't realize that this is going on in our hometown.
Yeah.
And you know, I talk a lot about general things in the Bronx. There are universals. One of the universals in the borough, and you can go to any neighborhood in the borough of the Bronx, and that's 1.4 million people, and said, oh, we're going to put a music program in your school or in your neighborhood. Everybody in the Bronx is go, oh, okay, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Jessica, talk to me about what having, because you didn't come up with a traditional family, having this family be your family. How did that affect you? How does that work? Do the kids get along? You know, you used the word love, the 4-letter word love a moment ago. So just talk to me about what it's like to be part of this.
I would say that it definitely is love and it is family and it is like a feeling of, just support. And whenever I'm feeling, lost, whether it's in music or just in my life, I feel like I have someone that I could turn to and that's going to open their arms just to hear me out, and not judge me and to be there to hold my hand through it all, and that just feels good, especially when you don't have that at first.
And Jessica, you see the news like all of us. We see the violence. We see what it's been we're all freaked out about what we went through with COVID, and hopefully it's not going to happen again. Do you think that has an effect on young people? And I'm going to make the assertion, maybe now more than ever, we need programs like this. We need to fund programs like this, and we need to put them in every neighborhood. Right?
Yes, I would say definitely. Like, I work with these young people every day here at Renaissance, and I see what this program gives to them, the light and the joy that it brings to them. And some of them came, post-COVID and haven't been out the house for months.
Right.
Yeah. And we're told in school, you got to sit there in your home doing what I'm doing, looking through a computer screen, as opposed to.
And then they came here and they were just looking for love, looking for growth. And here at Renaissance, we give that to them every day. Wow. So it's just amazing.
Bervin, you were excited beforehand, and I didn't get any details. You said you had big things coming up. So among the things you were talking about was the expansion of the STEM program?
Right. That is the big thing. You know what? As I was looking at that video, which is probably done about maybe 7 years ago, you weren't even in that video, right?
But it's still very relevant. I mean,
it's still relevant. Yeah. And I'm happy to say that all of those young people are doing well in life. Yes. Many of them have gone to college. I saw the Dartmouth sign. We have a kid who's on his second year full scholarship ride. This young lady, when she talks about love and commitment from the organization, When she went to her prom, before she went to her prom, she has a twin sister. Do you know they left from here with the limo?
Wow.
So as far as she was concerned, this was home. I want to leave from Renaissance to go to my prom. And so I was a proud papa who got a chance to see his lovely daughters get into the limousine and go to the prom. That's what kind of place Renaissance is.
It's a stupid question. Is there a limit to how many you are going to welcome in during this time, or as many come in, you're going to accept them all? I mean, I don't know who knows the answer.
We're going to try to take the best of the best for the auditions, right? And once again, if you play a little bit, still audition, because even if you don't make the band, which you probably will, we can get you into some classes. But the band takes about 25 members, and then we take 20 alternates. So total is 45 members.
45 young people getting an opportunity potentially. I mean, I remember, I think the last one I saw, you ran a thing with police officers, and you were doing, and everybody was doing salsa out there in one of the parks. Was it Macomb Park? It was one of the parks. And police officers and young people, you want to make a change not only in yourself and the world. This is the way to do it. All right, so Bervin, give us the contact info for anybody who wants to join up, wants to be in contact. Parents want to say, hey, my young person might want to be part of this. Let's make the sale.
Absolutely. 718-450-3466. Tell them you're calling about auditioning for the MWAM band. If you'd also like to take some music lessons, piano, drums, guitar, singing lessons, dance lessons, music production, you can also call that same number, 718-450-3466. Also, during COVID, we started online virtual lessons. So if you go to renaissanceyouth.org, you can learn piano, drums, guitar, you can learn STEM classes. It's all on the internet now.
Jessica will give you the final word to make the sale. Talk directly into the camera and talk to your friends and neighbors and your colleagues who may be your age or a little younger, and make the sale. You got about 30 seconds. Tell them why they should join.
Okay, well, I would say that I think you should join because if you're looking for something to just put a smile on your face and to brighten up your life and to do something that you love and you're passionate about, I would say bring all that here to Renaissance, because you'll be able to get so many opportunities and experiences you've never seen in your life. And it's just going to be a life-changing experience for you. So please come down and meet people like me and Mr. Harris.
Look how well she speaks.
Great things. Great things are happening in the Bronx. People say all kinds of things. They're wrong. We're getting it done. Bervin Harris, thank you so much for everything you do. And Jessica, you lead, and Bervin and I get right behind. We follow. And everybody else. All right, so that'll do it for the Bronx Buzz, folks. Guess what? We'll see you next week. Inspire us. That's what we're trying to do. Good night.